You on the air, Calvin? Okay, we're on the air, folks. Wild Bill Chase, Calvin Castine here. Beautiful downtown Peru. Boys varsity Section VII Class C semifinal game against the Northeastern Clinton Cougars and the Northern Adirondack Bobcats. Probably played about 5 minutes. Calvin was late due to the traffic. We got a stoppage of the play. Somebody's hurt. There is no score, 0-0. That's number 15. He's actually a...
The injury occurred probably 10 minutes ago. We're still awaiting the ambulance. The injured player is James Jeanette. It appeared like he may have been hit in the throat or nose area in the initial on-field replay here. Collision that's not unusual, certainly in soccer, just a typical play that happens 100 times. He's sitting up now. So this is probably a good sign. Looks like he's sitting up and his arms are moving. James Jeanette, one of the players, moved up from the junior varsity. There's some, fortunately, some EMTs, fans who are here that were very quick to the scene. We don't keep the camera running, and something as serious as that injury appeared to be, and still may be, but there are people there looking after him, and the ambulance should be here momentarily. The siren has blown. We hear the siren as if it's going to be arriving here shortly. When we arrived in the field, we heard that there were 6. Story we had was that 6 of the varsity players from Northeastern are no longer on the team, and 6 JVs had been moved up. James Jeanette was one of the JV players this year. And he's starting in this game, so that would probably indicate that there are several players missing from the Cougar starting lineup. Coach Hawksby is on the phone talking with Steve Regan, one of the officials. Gary Kaiser, the other official. Still awaiting that ambulance here. We will have the list of the players very shortly. Arrived parking my car just as the game was about to start, so we missed the first couple of minutes of action. And something a lot more serious than soccer is taking place on the field at this moment as the ambulance arrives here at 2:17 p.m. Word has it that he's up and doing fine, but the stretcher's there. I'm sure get some x-rays, look for a concussion. Apparently got a elbow type of thing into the nose, and
Yeah, what's going on?
We'll finish out this game at the medical center. We checked the scorebook. There's a couple of Cougars missing, but I don't think there are 6 missing.
Oh, I don't know.
Unless there's a few others that may not be in the lineup, but it doesn't look like there are 6 that are off the team, so we'll let other people worry about that part. JV coach Frank Dumas is hopping in the front of the ambulance. Looks like he'll go along to represent the school on this trek to CVPH emergency room. The Peru Athletic Director Kathy Phillips and former Beekmantown Athletic Director Steve Broadwell, now principal here at Peru.
Okay, we're back. Seen the ambulance drive off. James Jeanette getting hurt. And we can't have played much more than 7 minutes of this first half. There's still no score. Bobcats and Cougars semifinals. Playing in Peru. It's a windy, blustery day here. November 3rd. Northeastern in the Bobcat end. And ball squirts all the way in, but cleared away by one of Bobcat defenders. That'd be Matt Barnaby. TJ Sample with the ball, dumps it into the middle. Mahoney trying to go to Mahoney. Liam and Dylan both playing. Liam plays the middle center halfback position. That's cleared away into the Bobcat end. Bouye steps up. Alan Labarge trying to go outside to Karofsky. Sheehan with the ball. Sheehan with some new color hair. Got red, used to be blonde. Number 8, Allen trying to put the ball through the middle, unable to do so. Tripped up is Mahoney. Free kick for the Bobcats right here in the about 10 yards inside the Cougars end. Wind advantage, I don't think either. Nobody's really got a wind advantage. It's blowing straight across from our position. That ball's over the head of LeMay, keeper for Northeastern. It goes out of bounds. He got a break there. I think he overplayed it a little bit. Ryan Angtel, number 6, he's up front with Allen, and number 1, Jared Jarvis. Bobcats with the ball, sent back up the field by the Cougars. Jarvis getting there, gets it up to Angtel. Angtel trying to make a move around Corey Pike. Moves to his left, still with the ball. He goes back to Nutt. Nutt with the ball. Shot. Jarvis on top of the 18 and cleared away by Shaughnessy. Langlois with the ball. That's off the body of Labarge, and now it goes into the Northeastern end. Cleared away by number 21. That'd be Delaney. Bear with me, folks. Get to know the names of each throughout the second half. We'll pretty well know who's playing here. Mahoney with the ball. First time I've seen either one of these teams play all year long. Not overly from... I know a few of the Bobcat players, but not everybody out there. Number 4, I remember him. That's a Fulbert from JV level. Chad Fulbert. That ball's over the head of number 16. I don't see the his name here. It's one they missed, Calvin. Jarvis keeping the ball in on the far side of the field. Pretty the way the wind's blowing. Most of the game probably be played away from the team benches. Played over there where Jerry Hamlin, you can see him standing over there. What you got your hand up for? It's raining. Oh, you're checking to see if it's raining. Cougars throw in. Fulbert using his left foot, dumps it into the Bobcat end. Shaughnessy gets there before Jarvis, kicks it right back out of bounds. It's, is that Mark Trombley? Bobcat faithful fan there. 2 o'clock start to this game, and ball's in the middle. Flicked into the Bobcat end. Hustling up was Delaney, or was that Delaney? No, Nutt to knock the ball in deeper into the Bobcat end. Early going that folks missed. Actually, a great opportunity for the Cougars on top of the 18. I believe it was Ryan Angtel took a shot and he hit the outside of the right post. Parnaby heads the ball up. Stepping up was Miller. Ball stolen away. Sheehan dumps it into the right side. Krusky there. Krusky, nice move. Krusky, 2 good moves. Oh, Cats looking to finish. Krusky wide open in front of the net. Pass it off. I don't understand why he didn't take the shot himself. Making 2 nice moves around the Cougar defenders. And so I guess now Bobcats, they've traded a great scoring chance. LeMay picking off that ball in front of his own goal. The punt comes over here to this side. Parnaby with number 8. Allen gets a head on it. Angtel and Shaughnessy shoulder-to-shoulder contact. Angtel throws it into Miller. Tried to go back to Angtel. Sheehan with a nice ball up the right side. Krusky knocked down by Miller. Free kick for the Cats.
Go to the right of the goal. Right of the goal. Let the wind do it.
Aaron Bouye right in front of the Northeastern bench will take a free kick. The way the wind's blowing. He gets it up there. He don't though. I think Delaney got a knee on it. Ball's over on the left side. Fulbert clears it. Pike keeping it in for the Cats. He banks it off a Nutt. Now Jarvis. A little overlap play by Nutt. Shaughnessy steps in front of him, kicks it out of bounds. It'll be a Northeastern throw-in. Pretty windy night, Kelvin. Chateauguay Lake, trees down. Tree down on somebody's front porch up there on 374 down in Merrill. Jarvis trying to get it across. That's blocked by Pike. The ball's going to roll out of bounds. It'll be a Northeastern throw-in. Bobcats come into this game as the number 2 seed in Section VII Class C. Northeastern, the number 3 seed. Seton is the number 1 seed. They're playing Sable Valley today and in Saranac. Sable being the number 5 seed, advancing by beating Lake Placid last week, I believe on Friday afternoon, by a score of 3-2. Sable with a 2-game winning streak. They won their last game of the regular season and their first Section 7 Class C playoff game. It's off the foot of Fulbert, and Miller makes a nice play. Langlois with the ball. Tries to go out to the right. It's off in Pike's foot. It's going to go out of bounds before Mahoney can get to it. Actually, I think with the injury, it's sort of taken a lot of the tension that was in the air prior to that taking place. And the Cats and Cougars will probably be the second half before things really heat up. These two teams have played twice this year, winning once each time on the. There you go. Well, Bobcats won at Northeastern and the Cougars won at Northern Adirondack. Boyer making a run up the field, but Miller takes the ball away from him. He's over there on the right side, dumps it down the wing. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a Bobcat throw-in. Pike will take the throw. Fulbert steps up, kicks that away from Mahoney. Now the ball's on Nutt's foot. Tries to come across from the right to the left. Labarge flicks it in. Northeastern defender. Now Mahoney dumps it in on goal. And Joe Krusky. A little height disadvantage when LeMay picks it out of the air. Pike and Jarvis. Boyer steps over Angtel and gets ahead on the ball. Labarge coming back to it. Mahoney can't get there. Miller does. Dumps it in the NAC. Shaughnessy clears it up. Langlois now with the ball. Langlois dumps it right back in. The Bobcats end. Sheehan heads it. Fulbert heads it. Now Mahoney trying to move it out to the left side. Pretty much we're playing within the 18s here. The last 10 minutes ago, or 10 minutes or so. Neither team, Bobcats had that one good scoring chance. Krusky going down the right side, but that's about it. Jamie, hang on, Kelvin. The wind picked up just a second. We're standing on bleachers right behind the Northeastern bench. The wind is blowing right into our backs. Number 8 with the ball, Allen. That's off the foot of Mahoney. Allen will throw the ball in, looking for Angtel. Parnaby steps up in front of him, and Angtel pushes him from behind. Parnaby getting around Angtel. They go the short route, trying to set something up. Mahoney using his body. Labarge puts a shot towards the goal. LeMay has to dive to his left, picks the ball up. One way or another, I think the wind's going to play some kind of role in this game. It's the type of wind that actually can throw a goalkeeper's judgment off. Nutt, he's on Dylan Mahoney. Nutt and Jarvis steal the ball away. Angtel trying to get there before Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy, oh, a missed kick, but got away with it. Roger Nutt now dumps it over to the left side. Allen with the ball. Allen sends it in towards the goalkeeper. And comes into the hands of Jamie Gilmore. He shanks his punt. Sheehan with some contact there. Going to get a call against him.
Watch those redheads.
Free kick for Northeastern here. And this is, these are the dangerous situations. The free kicks and the wind. Keeper really got to be on their toes. Ball's over to the right side and rolls over the end line. Goal kick. Calvin says I would have thrown a kid out for moving. That's you know what that's called is what do they call that? Encroachment, right? That is a yellow card. And if you get 2 yellow cards, there's no such thing as 2 yellow cards. It's second is a red card. A couple of players are going to go into the game for Northeastern here. The next chance they get. Shaughnessy with the goal kick. That's over the head of Langlois. Matt, somebody. Who's Matt? Is it Matt Crone? No, they got him listed as number 20. So, number 16 is Matt Crone. Delaney back there with the red shoes. Ooh, I didn't know Delaney had red shoes. Just noticed that. Is he faster with those shoes? We're going to ask his father.
They're his father's shoes.
Fulbert and Mahoney. And they say that's the white ball. Mahoney again will throw it in. LaBarge over there. Crowd is quiet. Here comes the rain a little bit. You can feel it. Well, the winner of this game gets the luxury of playing the winner of Seton and Sable, and I'm pretty sure not taking anything away from Sable, but I believe both coaches of these teams are anticipating playing Seton.
Put the rain cover on.
The sun's coming out now. Calvin makes a comment that neither coach here wants to play, if they do have to play Seton, at Seton. And, you know, somewhat I can understand it from Northeastern side, because over the years they haven't had a really great success at Seton when it comes to sectionals. But NAC, their success at Seton has been almost like a home away from home type of thing when it comes to sectional play. That ball's out of bounds for a goal kick.
Class B's always played there.
Class B played there. Yep. Section 7 Class B champions for PJ Gondak with Seton, and they won the game there. I don't know. It's not really a home field advantage to Seton's as much as that they don't practice on that field all the time. Gary Ryan, the athletic director, makes the varsity team stay off that field. They practice up on the Tom Miller Road. Angtel making a nice play. Knocked that ball off in the foot of Aaron Bouye. Number 24, Troy. How do you say Troy's last name? Bannock. Ball's put into the middle. Delaney, line drive up over into the Bobcat end. Shaughnessy makes a nice play. Stepping up his nut. That's off his body. Fulbert looking to get it under control. He does. Finds Angtel. Angtel trying to skip it outside to another Delaney, Ryan Delaney. The Bobcats clear it. Joe Krusky through the legs of Bononk. Krusky with some great speed. Goes back to Sheehan. Sheehan gives it back to Krusky. Oh, we tried to find Boye coming into the middle, but Nutt knocked it away. Made a nice play for the Cougars. Delaney gets it into Langlois. Langlois dumps it down to the left side. That's going to go all the way into the arms of the keeper, Jamie Gilmore. Line drive kick. That's bounces by Colby. Colby had came into the game. Now stolen away by Labarge. Labarge trying to make a run. Oh, cuts it back. Ball into Karosky. Karosky can't get by Delaney. Delaney makes a nice play. Gets squared up to the ball and looking for Ryan Delaney. Matt Barnaby slowing down Delaney a little bit. Colby come over to help out. That ball's off the side of the foot of Shaughnessy, out of bounds, right in front of the scoring table. Colby will throw it in. Bobcats coached by Mr. Donnie Moulton. Cougars coached by Mr. Dale Hawksby. Hawksby on the sidelines with him is Frank Dumas, the JV coach. And a sub coming in for the Cats. Adam, it's Bono? Oh, we got two 24s. Okay. It's Bono.
Who's the other 24?
It's the Bionic kid. Okay, we made a mistake. 24 out in the field is Bono. Mahoney sails one. He was about 25 yards out in front of the net, over the top of the net. Goal kick for the Cougars. Sam won his race again, right? Unopposed. Ben Munn in the game. Labarge trying to squeeze through there, unable to do so. Crom slowed down Labarge. I don't know if he got a foot or something in the upper part of his body. Angtel colliding with Shaughnessy, didn't get the ball. Sample now over on the left side. Sample cuts it back. Fulbert on him. Fulbert gets it and knocks it off Sample's foot. Labarge trying to go to Mahoney. Colby, he clears it. Nutt. Labarge can't step around the northeastern defender there. I think it was Langlois that cleared it. Yep. Little through ball there. Mahoney taps it outside to Munn. Munn racing on the right side. Got the shot on goal on the short side, but LeMay is there and easily picks that up. And a big high punt across midfield into Bobcat territory. That puts a lot of pressure on a Bobcat defense. Colby trying to keep it in. Delaney now with the ball. Delaney goes from the left over to the right side. Fulbert going to race to try and keep it in. He does so. Nice play by Fulbert. Cuts it to the end line. Mahoney, though, recovers and clears the ball out of bounds. Throw-in coming up for the Cougars. Fulbert looking to throw it into the box. Jarvis skips it. Mahoney can't clear it. Angtel, he had the ball, and Mahoney cleared it off his foot just at the last second before he got the shot. Langlois now with the ball. Goes back to Bono. Bono trying to go inside, unable to do so. Nice play there by Labarge. Labarge dumps it in. Delaney, the sweeper for the Cougars. Kicks it back out. Sheehan keeping it in for the Cats. Nice play by Sheehan there. Nice ball. Can Munn get there in time? Nope. We'll roll over the end line. We got another goal kick. Jeremy Leduc gets his body on that goal kick. He's in the game for Sheehan. Leduc, he's got blonde hair. Sheehan's got the red hair. That's out of bounds off in Parnaby. Good call, folks. Some of the NAC people didn't believe that, but this could have been a handball, actually. Parnaby got a hand on it. It's out of bounds off in Shaughnessy. Allen is going to return for Northeastern. Colby will throw the ball in. Chad Fulbert out of the game. Got to wait for the whistle here. Substitutions. Colby trying to throw it into the open space, but Mahoney got there. Ball's put through. Cross midfield to the Cats. Labarge goes out to the left side to Sample. Sample makes a nice move. Goes back to Mahoney. Mahoney shooting it. Munn. Oh, Leduc just hit the crossbar. Leduc streaking in there from the halfback position. It was through the hands of LeMay, but it hit square on the crossbar. Score remains 0-0. Subs coming in for the Bobcats. Well, Jeremy Leduc putting that ball up high. If he keeps it down on the ground, he should more than likely had a goal. Jeremy Leduc, he got the lone goal against Northeastern, and the last time these two teams met, it was a 2-1 victory for Northeastern. I believe both games were 2-1 victories. Pike using his head. Shaughnessy comes over to help out. Angtel slows him down, kicks it out of bounds. It'll be the Bobcat throw-in. Sample puts it in on Crom. Now the ball rolls all the way back to the sweeper, Delaney. Delaney, it's off the side of his foot and out of bounds. Just outside the 18, cleared away by Langlois. Angtel makes a nice play to step around Boyer. Mahoney hustling back, try to pick up Angtel. He does. Mahoney knocks it out of bounds. Keeps it off the foot of number 5, Ryan Delaney. Throw in for the Cougars. They go back to Crom. Ball's in the middle. Colby battling with Leduc. Ball ends up on the foot of Mahoney. Now cleared to midfield. Munn with the ball. Puts one up high. Brad Delaney. Joe Kruski using his speed. Oh, knocked down. No call made. And now, come down the other end. That's going to wake up the crowd a little bit. Angtel with the ball. Shot over the top of the net, goal kick. On the goal kick, it's down to Northeastern's end. Kruski flicks it out to the right side to Munn. Munn just sends it towards the goal. Crom there to get a foot on it. It's out of bounds. Should be a Bobcat throw-in. It is. Mahoney, he has the long throw. He'll take it just to the left of the Channel 5 man there. Chris Kelly. Now Kelly gets out of the way. Mahoney with the wind. He should be able to get in front of the net. It's ahead off the post. Cats and now hit the crossbar and the post. And slid off the side of the head of Sample. Goes out of bounds. Goal kick coming up. Crom with a low kick. Langlois touched it to Angtel. Angtel now can't get behind Mahoney. Mahoney actually on the ground. But the ball ended up on the foot of Miller. Miller goes out to the right side. Roger Nutt up trying to get by Boyer. Boyer stopped him. Taps the ball to Sample. Sample left side. Kruski racing. Gets there before Delaney. Nice play. Kruski, one man to beat. Goes back. Oh, Sample cutting in. Just out of his reach.
That's it. Move. You got it, move.
You know, Angtel dumps it in on the Bobcat defenders. Out of bounds off an NAC. Miller will throw it in. Goes back to Langlois. Langlois, that's off the side of his foot, but Angtel's there to pick that up. Quickly puts it into the middle. Over on the right side, Delaney. Hustling back was Dylan Mahoney to prevent Delaney getting off a good shot. We got a corner kick here, but not a real great advantage for the Cougars. They got a kick right into the wind. Alan Labarge is being attended to on the sidelines over here by NAC JV coach Paul Gilmore. He's not... he looks like he's in some kind of pain there. Sheehan goes back in. Leduc is out. Goal kick comes to midfield. Kruski's there. Mahoney goes to Mahoney. Cougars trying to mount an attack in a Bobcat end, unable to do so. That's cleared away. Crom, though, dumps it back down the right side. Pike there being watched by Jarvis. He gets ahead on it. Mahoney flicks it up the field before Felbert can get there. Now Munn with the ball. Dumps it over to the left side. He's going to make the keeper LeMay move far to his left inside the penalty area and pick up the ball. Actually, that's a pretty good ball. Make LeMay move out of the goal mouth area. Sheehan, that's off his back. Angtel flicks it up over Sheehan. Angtel again. Down the left side. Allen. Allen being picked up by 2 Bobcat defenders. That'd be Barnaby and Shaughnessy. Barnaby keeps the ball in. That was a dangerous play, actually, by Barnaby. Angtel shot, banked off Mahoney. Miller goes outside to Allen. Allen tangling with Barnaby. They both fall down. Nutt trying to get a shot off, unable to do so. Nice play defensively by Aaron Boyer. Sheehan now clears it up. Munn with the ball. Ben Munn. Ben Munn dumps it in. Delaney makes the one-time play, kicks it down the left side and out of bounds in front of the Bobcat bench. Throw in coming up for the Cats. Must be in the later stages of this first half here. No score as of yet. Section 7 Class C semifinal action here on Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network in Clinton County. Boyer making a couple moves, get around some defenders. Sheehan saves it. Sheehan with a nice move. Dumps it into the middle, but Langlois is there to pick off that pass. Langlois with the left foot, sends it down the left side. All the way into Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy clears it back out. Ball skips off Langlois' head. Munn going down the right side. Delaney has to kick the ball out of bounds. It'll be a Bobcat throw. Bobcat subs coming in. Mahoney's. Oh! 2 Bobcat defenders right there, LaBarge and Sample. That skips off their head. Just a little bit better timing, and could have been a dangerous play from Northeastern standpoint. They get the goal kick. Class C finals and girls action is set. Tupper Lake will play Northeastern Clinton 5 o'clock Saturday afternoon at Seton Field. Northeastern prevailing over the Bobcats yesterday by a score of 2-0. And Tupper Lake upending Seton by a score of 3-1. The Bobcats, girls were the reigning Class C champs. Came into this year's playoffs number 5 seed, and they had a big upset last week, beating Sable, one of the preseason favorites to win it all, by a score of 2-0. They were the number 4 seed. So it works out where number 1 and number 2 will play each other in the finals. Tupper Lake and Northeastern. And the other thing about Tupper Lake and Northeastern is actually they both each won a divisional title. Northeastern was the Division I champs in girls varsity soccer, CVAC, and Tupper Lake was the Division II champs. Should be a pretty good final. Each team's got some good defenders, and they've got some potent offensive players. Delaney kicks it out of bounds. Class B girls will be Plattsburgh against Beatmantown. Beatmantown upsetting Peru, the number 1 seed last night, in a shootout. Last 2 times, the Bobcats have got people moving, and that throw a little bit harder to handle. Mahoney keeps it in, steps to his left, cross, but LeMay, he'll snag that out of the air with no problem. He sends a high punt down the right side. Jarvis lets that bounce in front of him. Pike, it's off his body, makes a nice play, steps into the Cougar end of the field, steps around Fulbert. Pike still making the run. His cross. It's in the net. It bounced off the crossbar. And one of the Bobcat players right there just to put a body on it. And Pike making the run down the left side gives the Cats a 1-0 lead here late in the first half. I'm not quite sure who got the goal. I think it might have been LaBarge. So it was LaBarge getting the goal. Actually, We said the wind would come into play, and there it is. The wind holding that ball up, and I think LeMay mistimed himself a little bit. I think he might have been on the way down. He did get a hand on it, and it bounced up and hit the crossbar. LeBard just came in there and sort of hipped it into the net on the short side. Sample keeping it in. Stays in. It's at the 18. One timing it out of the air was Mahoney, but that's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick coming up for the Cougars. Delaney takes the goal kick. Mahoney again. Bouncing in. LeMay handles that. Moving to his left. LeMay's got a good punt. Oh, we had some wind gust here earlier, Calvin, but seems to died down a little bit. Ball's out of bounds, but the wind's still blowing straight across the field against our backs. And there it is. That was a goal that was scored probably with about a minute left in the first half. Bobcats up at halftime over the Cougars in this semifinal game of Section 7 Class C Boys Varsity Soccer by a score of 1-0. Bill Chase, Calvin Castine will be back with second half action after they get their breaks. They changed goalies. Who's the new goalie? Sample. So where's LeMay out on the line now? What is he, number 7? All right. You rolling yet?
I'm rolling, Bill.
Okay, second half action underway here. Hometown Cable. Wow, Bill Chase with Calvin Castine, the brother of the highway superintendent in Champlain, Clarence Castine, sometimes known as Sam.
Not to his mother.
Mother calls him Clarence?
Yep.
Alrighty. Cats up by a score of 1-0. Alan LaBarge getting a late goal. Ball over onto the right side. Wind blowing here in beautiful downtown Peru. Sun's coming. Justin Sample standing there watching the ball go out of bounds. Sample now in the net for the Cougars. LeMay is playing up on the line. LeMay, he's a tall boy. I'll use maybe his height advantage. Try and get the equalizer. Line drive kick. LeMay battling with Mahoney. Ball ping-pongs around a little bit. It's off the side of the foot on Delaney. LeMay kicks it up. Nutt can't get there. Boyer does. Now Boyer losing the ball. Angtel. Ball's coming back. Oh, we got a hold there. Ooh. Yeah. Mahoney. Actually, that's a smart foul. Fulbert probably is going to get to the ball, and if he just taps it around, he might have a breakaway there. Now you force Northeastern to get the free kick here. And the wind, though, could come into play. They tap it. Langlois. Boyer gets a head on that line drive shot off the foot of Angtel. Now Mahoney, Liam that is, kicks it out of bounds. Colin Allen hands the ball to Angtel. Angtel must be the long throw man here for Northeastern. Top of the 18. Karosky corrals the ball. Taps to LaBarge. LaBarge at the midfield. Looking to go back to Karosky. Ooh, I better hang on here. Step back a little bit. That wind almost flew me off. And I'm sure some of your viewers would enjoy seeing that happen.
Not to mention the cameraman.
Okay. Ball's at midfield. Parnaby steps up, tries to dump it back in on the Cougar defense. Ball comes over to Angtel here on the right. Angtel flicks it up to LeMay. LeMay, he's slowed down by Pike. Fulbert picks up the loose ball. Fulbert tries to cut it back. That's off the foot of Mahoney. Angtel will step over. Look at Angtel's playing the right halfback. Fulbert's up on the right wing. LeMay in the middle now. Angtel's long throws off the head of Pike. comes to Krosky. Krosky flicks it, but lines up with that loose ball. Sends it over to the right. Angtel gets a left foot on it. Jamie Gilmore running over there. Also is Allen. Allen trying to keep it in, but goes over the end line. Goal kick coming up. Class D final for boys will be played tonight. 6 o'clock start at Seton Catholic. Is it Shazy against who? Indian Lake or Long Lake? Long Lake. Ball's out of bounds, far side of the field. Bobcat throwing. A wind. We get a gust of wind here coming through. Wow, really flying now. Nice play there by the Bobcat defender to kick that out of there before Fulbert could get at the ball. I think it was Mahoney. It was either Mahoney or Pike. Krosky. Right, and moves the ball into the northeastern end. Looks to come over to the left. Stepping up is Crom. All midfield. Chrome? Combe. Chrome. Crone. It's off the back of the heel of Sample. Angtel. Losing it, and then Aaron Boyer sends it all the way in and over the end line. Goal kick for the Cougars. Crone is number 16. Parnaby kicks it off the foot of Allen, out of bounds. Miller will throw it in on the far side. Parnaby losing it. Quick restart, looking to get it to LeMay. Shaughnessy comes over there, taps it out of bounds. Excuse me. Allen with the ball. Sent into the middle of the field, but nobody for Northeastern actually moving to the ball. That enabled Boyer to clear it with no problems. Allen now dumps it down the left side. LeMay being watched by Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy now with the ball. Ball's Shaughnessy tangled up. LeMay took him down outside the penalty area. It's a short corner kick, what it amounts to. Sample getting a head on it. Fulbert moves to his right, takes a shot, blocked by one of the Cats. Corner kick coming up. Angtel will take the corner kick. That could possibly have been a goal-saving play. One of the Bobcat defenders, Fulbert, got a pretty good leg into that. Got to go. You just got to chip that. Too much leg that time by Angtel. Went over the head of everybody. Right to the left. Now the Cats clear it. Chrome. He let it go all the way back to Delaney. Delaney dumped it back down the left side. That's going to go over the end line. Goal kick for the Cats. It's off the head of Nutt. Comes to midfield. His teammate picks it up. Tries to go inside to Angtel. It's either Allen or Miller. Cleared away by the Bobcat defense. Stepping up was Bonneau. Now Langlois, Bobcats and Cougars just kicking the ball back and forth here to one another. And that's sent down to the left side. That's going to roll out of bounds. Shaughnessy's going to let it do so. Another goal kick for NAC. Shaughnessy will take the goal kick for Northern Adirondack. Line drive. It's off the body of LeMay. Sheehan trying to head it up the field. Boyer, he got a second head on that. Now it's off the foot of Mahoney. Sample. We're going to run up there on Bonneau. But he got it to Miller. Miller trying to step around Mahoney. Can't. Mahoney steals the ball. Cuts back inside. Mahoney was still with it. Trying to go over the head of Grome. Karosky on the left side, trying to send it across, and goes out of bounds. Goal kick. On a goal kick, Angtel skips it to midfield. Now Fulbert steals the ball off of the body of Pike. LeMay with one man to beat. LeMay trying to get through there. The keeper coming up, picking up that ball. That ball got away from LeMay. Shaughnessy well, actually a big heads-up play by the keeper, Jamie Gilmore, to come up and pick up that loose ball, 12 yards out in front of his own net. It's all the way back to Delaney now on the Cougars' end, but he sends it right back in on the Bobcat defenders. That's over the head of Parnaby. Delaney, I believe, Ryan Delaney falling down over there on the left side. Ball's back down in the northeastern end. Knocked out of bounds. Northern Adirondack will have the throw. Liam Mahoney come over. He's got the strong throw for the Bobcats, but take more than a strong throw to get it anywhere near the front of the net here on the wind blowing right in his face. It's going to get hung up, I believe. Got a pretty good throw in there. And it's a corner kick. It's off the head, I believe, of Langlois. The Cats will have a corner kick kicking into the wind. Boyer setting the ball. A little sun in his eyes. Sun's broken out. It's up high in the air. Sample snags it out of the air. 3 Bobcat heads right there with him. Sample, it's off the side of his foot. Front of the Bobcat bench. Angtel being watched by Dylan Mahoney. Out of bounds off in Mahoney. Angtel, quick restart. Throws into the open LeMay. Fulbert looking to see what's going to happen here. Roger Nutt and Delaney on the left side, but that wind takes that and it goes out of bounds. Bobcat throw in. Cats actually are the Class C Section 7 reigning champs here for boys soccer. The year before, Northeastern won it. It's either been Northeastern or NAC to win the title probably, I don't know, in the last 15 years. Huh?
Saranac was in there one year.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Saranac was in there one year. Bobcats have won it 11 or 12 times. It's off the foot of Chrome, and it's Bobcat throw. Sun has broken out here a little bit. Look behind me in the clouds. Well, looks like we're going to have sun for a little bit. Probably throughout most of the remainder of this game. Stolen off the foot of Mahoney. Nutt sends it up through the middle, but does Shaughnessy. Sends it right back in, and Sample calls off his defenders. Picks up the loose ball. Sample. Nutt getting his hands on the back of Mahoney. Right here, you take a shot on net right here. And he does. Sample's got to make the play. Good save there by Sample. A great shot by Boyer. Yeah, a little flutter in the ball. The way the wind's blowing here, that's what you got to do over there. Take that shot. Normally this game would had been played on the Seton Field, and Seton Field is a much bigger field than we got here. Subs coming in. Be the Bannock. Okay, number 25, Troy Bannock is in the game for Northeastern for the first time. Bobcat throw. It's by Crone, but he's able to recover and clear it. Mahoney goes to Mahoney. Mahoney tried to tap back to Mahoney. He does. He dumped it in. Sample will let that run out of bounds. Goal kick coming. Delaney, line drive kick. 2 Bobcat players there. Nutt trying to clear it, unable to do so. Labarge got a leg on it. Bannock cleared it up into the Bobcat end. Nutt can't get it by Pike. Boyer steps up. Boyer looking to make a run. Labarge trying to go through to Karofsky, but a nice play defensively. for the Cougars. Now the Cougars in the transition attack. Shaughnessy calmly clears it up the field. Mahoney heads it. Sheehan heads it. Now it's all the way at midfield. LaBarge picks up the loose ball. He's got Sample. Yeah, Bonneau clears the ball. Off the side of the foot of Parnaby. Throw in for the Cougars. Little end-to-end action there. Cats having a chance, but then Fulbert at the bringing it back up for the Cougars here on the right side. But the defenders taking away those chances for both teams. Sample steps in front of Langlois, and the ball's knocked out of bounds off in Miller. Cats with the throw-in. LaBarge now with the ball. He's on the right side. Karosky in front. Karosky trying to flick it around. I think it was Delaney. And Sample picks up the loose ball. Sample's punt all the way to midfield. Nutt can't get a foot on it. Aaron Boyer looking to go around Bannock. And now ooh, okay. The official making the call, pointing actually in favor of the Bobcats, but then he said, oh, I made a mistake. Shaughnessy puts the ball in the middle. Langlois got a foot on it. There's a Nutt with it. Roger Nutt. Oh, Mahoney was up in the air. Nutt calmly got the ball up the field. Gilmore calls off his defender, Boyer. Now Gilmore rolls it out to the right side to Boyer. Boyer taps the ball to Sheehan. Sheehan's going to give a little give and go back to Boyer. Cats moving the ball up the field well here.
Nice job.
Karosky taps it to LaBarge. The last second cleared away by Delaney. We got a goal kick. Yeah, they're saying it was one of the Cats kick it out of bounds. Coach Moulton not too happy with that. Should have done a definite corner kick, but well, it's part of the game. You can't always see them all. Just ask the umpires in the World Series, or in the Boston and Yankees series. Actually, Mahoney stepping in there, getting the head on the ball, knocked down from behind by Bannock. Now it'll be Bobcats with the free kick. Mahoney slow to get up. He's going to fight it off, walk it off. The Cats will have the free kick. Pro football team practicing behind us. November here already. Halloween's gone by. The year's coming to a close real fast. Thanksgiving and Christmas. Then we'll be in the new century. No. Mahoney takes a shot. Sample makes a nice save, moving to his left. Headed up. LeMay trying to get there. LeMay does. Skips by Shaughnessy. LeMay can't get it under control. Parnaby able to recover, kick the ball out of bounds. It'll be a Cougars throw-in. Bobcats, their defensive unit is a tough unit to play against. Pike, Parnaby, Shaughnessy, and Boyer. Sample with the ball. Boyer making a run. He's made some good runs here in his second half. Gives it to Dylan Mahoney. Karosky. Karosky cuts it back. It's rolling towards the 18. Boyer tries to shoot. Shot by Liam Mahoney. Blocked by a Cougar defender. There's a scramble in front. Cleared. Parnaby puts it back in. Coming over the top of everybody is Delaney. He got a head on it. That ball's going to roll out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Cougars. Okay, Aaron Boye from the stopper position has been making some great offensive runs here for the Bobcats in this second half. That last one, scramble, Liam Mahoney taking a low hard shot, had the corner mark, but Cougar defender there, that's over the top of the net. Goal kick coming up. Heath Carden come in the game for Bannock. Number 18 out there now.
On the ground, outside.
Colby's also back in the game. Mahoney will take the throw at midfield.
Take a good look. Look at that one.
Using the wind to his advantage. Aaron Boye with the ball, looking to take the shot. Loose ball, it's off in the hands of Sample. It'll be a corner kick. Aaron Boye will take the corner kick. Cats applying some heavy pressure here in this second half. They have the 1-goal lead. 1-0 is the score. Cougars now with a goal kick because that corner kick sailed out of bounds off the foot of Boye. Crone sends it up to midfield. Angtel got a foot on it, and he was tripped up. Ball comes to Nutt. Nutt sends it out to the right side. Forward with Shaughnessy to beat. Shaughnessy kicks it off forward's foot. Nutt sends it towards the goal. And Jamie Gilmore calmly picks the ball out of the air as Angtel and LeMay were storming in at the net. Ball hung up there, so out of bounds, far side goal kick. Or I mean, go throw in. Angtel sending it towards the middle of the field. Cougars trying to get the equalizer. It's off the head of Colby, down the left side. It'll roll out of bounds. It'll be a Bobcat throw in. About 3:30 in the afternoon here. Game would have probably been over by now, but due to the injury early in the game, about 5 minutes in, young James Jeanette getting hurt. Took a shot in the nose or somewhere in the head. He was bleeding, but he was awake and taken to the hospital. We hope he recovers with fully. Ball's out of bounds. Goal kick coming up.
Bring the ball to this line. Wait, where this came from. Oh, come on!
Angtel, he gets caught from behind, pushing in the back of
It's about time!
Farnaby.
He hasn't played the ball yet!
Okay, Boye getting set to kick the ball. You just feel the love in the air here. Northeastern and NAC are playing. Oh, Angtel, he's an aggressive player. Nutt now trying to move it down the left side. Colby keeping it in for the Cougars. It's off the foot of Mahoney. Dylan Mahoney, he's going to get taken down by number 18, Carden. Heads up play actually by Dylan Mahoney, using his body to shield off Carden. Dumped over the right side. Chrome getting a head on it. Loose ball. And they're going to get a call against the Bobcats. Hey, you put your hands on your back, boys. Good call. Carden. It's into the middle of the field. Liam Mahoney cuts it back to his left. Looks to take the shot, and it sails over the top of the net. Goal kick for the Cougars. The goal kick. Line drive. Pike getting the head on that. It's off the foot of Carden. It'll be a Bobcat throw-in. Liam Mahoney will come over here and take the ball from his brother. Dylan, the lone Bobcat player to be moved up from the JV level to play here. Section VII Class C playoffs. Liam. I know it's cleared. Sheehan trying to keep it in. Crone moving up. Uses his left foot. Sends it down the left side. That's Matt Parnaby. Off an Anthem. Out of bounds. Bobcat throw. Quick restart. Sheehan. Kicks it out of bounds. Colby will throw it in now for the Cougars. Parnaby going up there and get the ball on his head. Colby steals it from Sample. Dumps it in the middle. Dylan Mahoney's there to pick up the loose ball. Boye's made some good runs here. Moving the ball up for the Cats. Sample on the right side. Puts it across towards the middle of the net, but out of bounds, goal kick coming up. It's off the head of Labarge on that goal kick. Karuski with the ball. Goes back to Dylan Mahoney. Tried to put it into his brother. Took the shot from where he was, actually. Somebody played it with their hands, Calvin? I didn't see it. Oh well, you get away with a few every once in a while. Sample trying to bust through there. He tackled hard. Cats go back to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy, he doesn't get a foot on it. Angtail hustling up there. Gets the position before Dylan Mahoney. Angtail trying to move the ball down the right side. Kicks it out of bounds. It'll be a Bobcat throw-in. That's off the back of LeMay. Shaughnessy, he's had his problems getting good kicks off all day long, actually. It's going to go out of bounds. And it does. Gilmore's out of the net right now. You get a quick start here. LeMay will take the goal or corner kick. He's bending that flagpole down, but that ain't going to help him. He gets it. Oh, loose ball. Scramble in front. Carden sails it out of bounds. Cats, that ball was loose for a second in front of the net. They survived that little scare. They hang on to that 1-0 lead. Shaughnessy, line drive all the way to midfield over the head of Langlois and Labarge. Put back in on the Bobcat defense. Shaughnessy kicks it up the right side, midfield throw in for the Cougars. Time factor now playing against the Cougars. They're down 1-0. Boyer moving the ball up for the Cats. All the way from the 18 now to midfield. Delaney plays that ball off the foot of Boyer. Sample trying to get there before Langlois. He does. Sample taps it to Mahoney. Nutt making a nice play to steal the ball away with the help of Langlois. LeMay can't stop Boyer's forward progress, but Delaney dumps it in for the Cougars. Nutt coming forward. That's off his foot and right back to the foot of Parnaby. Delaney able to get a head on it, the back of his head. Now Langlois sends it in on Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy heads it up, skipped up by Boyer. That's a nice play there by Boyer. Instead of using his feet or anything, he used the head. Missed kick, Labarge. And we got a call against the Bobcats. Sample's hands came up, and some of the Bobcats fans there. Somebody yelled, "Change the channel, Kelvin." What's that all about? Stevie Reagan over there. Reagan. He was reffing the game where at the big seat in the Star punched somebody. I forget who they were playing. Peru, I think, this year, and they threw him out of the game. He said, "I'm the only one that saw it." I said to Reagan, I said, "You're the only one that saw Tommy Matthews get tripped there." That time in NAC was playing Saranac too. He says, oh yeah, bring that one up, hey. LeMay trying to send it out to Angtel. Pike calmly just kicks it out of bounds up the field here, the right side. Carden. Carden get to throw it. It didn't come in. Finds Angtel. Angtel losing it off his trap. Carden down on the ground. Karosky getting his hands on the back of Carden. Langlois will set the kick. Well, is he 10 yards? He don't look 10 yards to me. There, see? It's me and some of them Northeastern people. Mark that down. Just somebody agreed with me. Delaney. He sends it in. It's in the net. It's tied up. 1-1. Delaney lofting a shot towards the goal, and I'm not sure. Maybe LeMay. 1-1 late in the game here. .14 left in the game. LeMay had comes out of the goal. Played there the first half and gets the equalizer. An assist going to Delaney. You know what? Both teams have had a tendency actually on these free kicks and plays that are coming with the wind blowing in their face. The defending team seems to get caught standing still. We've seen the Cougars get caught a couple times, and now the Bobcats. But once again, I believe the wind helped that, and that it got it over the Bobcat defenders' heads, and LeMay with its height able to head it in. It's a 1-1 ball game. They played overtime the first time they played. Was it an overtime game at Northeast or NAC too? I don't think so. Pretty much that's what we're playing right now is overtime. Down under 8 minutes left in the game. Now we got a free kick for the Bobcats, far side of the field. Cads Labarge opening up the scoring with about a minute left in the first half, and now LeMay has tied the contest up late here in the second half.
Use your wind, Bo!
Section 7 Class C semifinal game on hometown cable. Boyer kicks that over the end line, goal kick. Colby's out. Looks like Eric Miller back in, number 3. Roger Nutt with the ball. Nutt still with the ball. Moves into Bobcat territory. Boyer gets there before LeMay can. It's off the foot of Miller. Carden losing it off his foot to Dylan Mahoney. Ball put into the corner. Mahoney watched by 3 Cougar players. Mahoney dumps it towards the goal. Was in the hands of Sample for a second. He lost it and then kicked out of bounds by Labarge.
Gary, get it long. Going over, Roger. Get it over. Over. Touch it long.
Well, I think things will heat up now, Calvin. 1-1 here, late in the game. There's a shot. And the header, the last second, reaching behind him was Sample. Labarge was there. That was off the head of Sample from NAC. Angtel, he doesn't play that. That time he does. LeMay trying to get there. Kicks it out of bounds. Subs coming in for the Bobcat. Shaughnessy, a little stutter throw in there. I don't know if it was the ground or he did it on purpose. Carden kicks the ball out of bounds. I thought that hit an NAC player. Throw in, goes down to the left side of Karosky. Bono's there for the Cougars, clears it. Mahoney now deep in Cougar territory. Probably 5-6 minutes left in this contest. So he'll get a chance to throw the ball in from the left side with the wind at his back.
Nice ball.
Good throw. Sample, though, with a heads-up play coming down the goal mouth area and snagging that ball out of the air. Samples punt into the wind. Angtel gets a head on it. Pike calmly sends it back in on the Cougar defender. Bono. It's out of bounds. We got a corner kick coming up for the Bobcats. Aaron Boyer will take the corner kick. Can't put a lot of leg in it till the wind's at your back here. He chips it. Cleared away by Miller. Allen hustling over there, trying to keep the ball in. Liam Mahoney now will move over to the right side, throw the ball. You have to throw it into the wind. Bobcats and Cougars knotted up 1-1 semifinals. Section 7 Class C boys varsity soccer. Loose ball. Top of the 8 around just inside the 18. Boyer took a shot. It went wide. Dylan Mahoney keeps the ball in. Heath Carden battling with Mahoney. Oh. Have to agree with that one. That's shoulder to shoulder.
No, not when he's bending over.
Boyer. It's in the net. It skipped through. Cats up 2-1. And Boyer had skipped off one of the NAC players in front of the net. Not quite sure who it was. Might be Joe Karofsky. Late in the game now, Northern Adirondack with a 2-1 lead. We'll wait for Gary Kaiser to come over to the scoring table. 4 from 15. That is Joe Karofsky.
Let's go! Pressure! Pressure, Warren! Come on!
Okay, I don't know, I'm not quite sure how much time left. Cougars on the attack here. LeMay trying to bust up through the middle, cleared away by Shaughnessy. An official took a lot of heat after that goal scored. Mahoney somehow slashes through there. 2 Cougar defenders. Crowd now picking it up. It's actually been a pretty, Cougars and Bobcat soccer, this has actually been a pretty calm game. From what I've seen in the past. This rivalry is not as hotly contended as it used to be, I don't think. Actually, you know what they do? They play more soccer. Used to be, it was almost like hockey on a soccer field. It's a throw-in, Mr. Angtel. You want to put the ball down. You got time running there. You put that ball in the field. Both teams with much more skilled players. That ball is out of bounds. We got a goal kick coming. Where was Jamie Gilmore and all of that? He had moved out and trying to pick off the throw. That head somehow got through towards the net, but it went wide.
Get the ball, get it under control, let's go! Good ball, good ball!
Boyer getting a lot of leg into that. It's off the foot of Delaney. Karofsky hustling to try and keep it in. He does so. Karofsky got the go-ahead goal here for the Cats. Karofsky. Oh, nice play. Fulbert. Roger Nutt now putting the ball down the left side. Out of bounds over the end line. Goal kick coming up. They're counting it down, folks. The Bobcats with a late goal in the first half and a late goal in the second half. Looks like they're going to prevail, and they do by a score of 2-1. They will advance to play in the championship game, get the opportunity to defend their title. Section CIA Class, Section 7 Class C. Kaiser still taking a heat from the coaching staff of Northeastern. Labard's getting a goal with about a minute left in the first half. And Joe Karuski getting the game winner. There's 3 or 4 minutes left. On a free kick. Boyer with the assist. Free kick from the left side. Sent it towards the net, and it skipped through off the head of Karuski and into the net. Cougars goal coming by LeMay. Similar situation. Brian Delaney sending the ball towards the goal mouth area, and LeMay heading the ball in. So the Bobcats prevail over the Cougars here in the semifinal game. They'll get to play the winner of the Seton-Ausable Valley game on Saturday, I believe the game is. You know what time, supposedly? You don't know what time it is. They're going to shake hands. This has been Wild Bill Chase and Calvin Castine here in beautiful downtown Peru for Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network in Clinton County. I want to remind everybody, hey, you don't have to be the best. All you got to do is try your best. Have a good day, and we hope to see you. Basketball season coming up, or the end of soccer season winding down here.
Federal and state law, the Northern Ireland Central School District prohibits smoking by any person in any school building, anywhere on school property, or at any school-sponsored activity. And now the students start final. First, for our guest from Peru, number 11, John Clemens. Number 23, David Garcia. Number 32, Matt Burnett. Number 33, Chris Trombley. Number 44, Nate Newman. And now for our Northern Adirondack Central School hockey. Number 14, Mac Gillette. Number 15, Aaron Poirier. Number 22, Brad Mann. Number 23, Jason Matthew. And number 24, Travis Pelham. The officials for tonight's match are Mr. Joel Morales. Would you please rise as we honor our country with our national anthem sung by Miss Elizabeth Boyd.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. On the ramparts we walked, was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets recoiled, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Here we go, Calvin. I hope we have another exciting ball game. JV certainly was exciting. Got a good, solid Northern Adirondack team and a good, solid Peru team here. I think we're going to see a good ball game. Nate Newton jumping against Brad Manor. Manor gets the up, but Burnell taps it to Newton. Back to Garcia. Northern Adirondack comes out in a zone, 2-3 zone, chasing a little bit. Skip pass across. It's a high. Peru hasn't played against much zone this year. I know that from seeing all their games. Kind of slows down the game, and I think Coach Rabidou probably feels that tempo is to his advantage. Inside to Newton, 15-foot jumper. Rebound by 24, Travis Belrose. Bringing it up himself. Nice crossover, penetration. Kicks it into 22. Makes the jump step and move back to Belrose. Looks good on the front of the rim. Just short. Clemens pushing it up the left side. Crossover. Stops and pops at the elbow. Good for two. Peru takes an early 2-0 lead. Little press here. 14 travels. Force a turnover with the press. Matt Gowett. Peru caught NAC a little by surprise in that full court pressure. Into Garcia, back to Clemens. Thought about it. Here's Garcia for three. If he gets going, he's either hot or cold. And if he gets going, he can light it up, Calvin. That set shot three. You give him time to set and look, and he's tough. 5-0 Peru. There's Belrose bringing it up again. Going to the left wing. Little good help by Newton on the baseline. Belrose made a nice move to get around his man, but Newton was there, 6'6" with those long arms. Inbounds to 14, Gowett. At the elbow to 22, Manor. He gets it going. He can light it up too. I remember him from last year. Here comes Clement up the court. Nice pass to Trombley. And doesn't finish. Trombley's coming off a relatively serious ankle injury from the last football game that Peru played. He was the quarterback, and I don't think, Calvin, he's got his legs under him yet. You can see that brace on his left ankle. He was in a cast for about 3 weeks, and he just doesn't seem to have his legs under him yet for finishing. He was a solid, that's Newton not moving his feet quick enough, and fouls Manor, and there'll be NAC ball under the basket. Yeah, Trombley was a solid performer last year, and this is his third game back. And I don't know if his ankle's still bothering him. He got it out of a cast probably 2 weeks ago, so we got some equipment tape coming off or something, or bracelet or jewelry or something. I'm not sure. Ball will be inbounded by Belrose under the NAC basket. Manor. That's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay at Ellenberg's possession. We talked about that Krosky and his quickness in the JV game. You want to protect the ball against that 23 Garcia, because he's probably got the quickest hands I've ever seen in high school ball around here. Well, he just got beat on the back door, caught by Bouye, scores a layup, easy bucket on an inbounds. Here's Trombley trying to make the baseline pass. It'll stay down here. No, I guess it wasn't touched. I thought the ball was touched by somebody, but here comes Manor. And that's going to hurt Peru right there. Their 6'6" center, Nate Newton, picks up his second foul as he let Manor get behind him on the press, and that's a cardinal mistake. If you're the safety on that press, you can't let the opposing